Floyd, you got blue marlin fishing, here we go. Get your cameras ready. We're gonna do it again. He's right here.
Over here, go on, blue marlin, blue marlin, blue marlin.
Oh, yeah, baby. Right teaser, reel on it.
You can tell that these marlin are angry. They want to kill and stun everything that they see.
Let's go. Double header, we got one, let's get the other. Woo! Well, it's been a smooth ride here at SFC Plus, just like when we're on our Continental Tires. It's brought to you by Continental Tires, our wrap-up of the first stop of the SFC. Peter, solid catches here at the end on day 3. Look at Lifeline with one. They finally broke the curse.
That's right, and they got a really nice fish on, an acrobatic fish, the ones we want to see in broad daylight.
Jordan Benefield, blue marlin at 12:06 on this final day. As I said, the curse has been broken now, Peter. Lifeline on the board. Captain Blake, he's loving it.
That's got to feel so good. You know, you fish for 3 days, you prep for weeks prior to some of these tournaments, and you've done everything right. You got to hold your mouth just right. You got to fill the fridge just right. All the baits have to be perfect, and you don't get a bite. Day 2, you don't get a bite. You can't sleep. You
Sounds
wake
like
up
my
day
fishing
3,
trips.
and it's towards the end of the entire tournament, and you still haven't had that bite, and all of a sudden, here he comes, there he is, and you're thinking, what if we miss him? What if we miss this bite?
No,
we can't miss him. We got to catch him. And then you're hooked up and the fish goes berserk, jumping straight at the boat like we talked about yesterday. Yeah. He felt that hook, came right at the boat. Beautiful acrobatic fish, probably, 250 pounds roughly, judging by what I saw.
It was a shower.
It was a shower, not a grower. Yeah, exactly.
Those are fun-sized fish, a perfect fish if you're going to catch points for catch and release.
Yeah.
But we did see some bigs weighed in, too, as well. A Mongo fish by one team in particular, Lolita, Jordan Womack. It looks like they're going to be in a tie for 3rd. That was a big one. And the big ones are out there in the Gulf of Mexico.
I mean, when you can go out there on any given day and catch, like Jacelyn did on the Rising Suns, catch a 500-pounder at Lions Inn pretty much on the first day, they catch a 300-pounder in the morning, and then you've got Lolita catching a 700-plus pounder. I mean, there's a lot of big fish out there eating tunas. They are eating tunas like we've never seen. It's kind of like those bass eating rainbow trout in California, catching 17-pound bass. There's a tarpon behind me. Did it again. I just heard a tarpon jump.
I heard him clapping back over there on the water.
Boy.
We're bringing our reels next time.
God.
So an excellent run by Lifeline at the end of day 3. We also have Badonkadonk going to be tied for 3rd with Lolita and, Mechanical Man. That looks like a tie. We can't have ties for 2nd and 3rd. We just can't have a tie for the win.
You know what I like about that Badonkadonk moment? We got Hargroder. We got Don Hargroder. He actually got to catch one of those fish that came up in the spread behind the boat. Everybody else caught something, but they also caught a bunch of tuna. They were slaying the tuna the night before, so they caught a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and the multiples for Blueprint, who's going to finish in 2nd. Again, on day number 2, catching one at 11:45. They catch yellowfin tuna. We haven't even talked about our championship fish. But then on day 3 to come back with their 2nd fish on the 3rd and final day in the morning, that gave them a shot. And again, we want to say everything we say is officially unofficial. As long as the sun comes up. When the sun gets lower, all these boats have to be at that bridge at Grand Isle at 6 o'clock. So
that's why there are rules, Robbie.
Right. So there could be a catch. If they feel like they're going to make it in on time, they might find one of those small billfish that could put them over the top, but it looks like Blueprint's going to finish 2nd behind one team. Who's going to be our first winner of the year in the Sport Fishing Championship?
Well, it looks like it's going to be Rising Suns again. They did it last week at the catch. They're doing it, I believe, this week again. If all goes right, if they get in on time, I believe they're going to wrap it up.
Jacelyn Berthelot with both of those catches. I know Wyatt was on board. Haven't even given him a shout-out. He fishes for the tuna at night. He had to be baby upchuck through the day because we didn't even talk about the weather. That first day on Thursday, they were swapped out. You don't like my baby upchuck? Because he's just like throwing up all over the place. You've got a new baby. You know what it's like. You told me on the phone before, sorry, my baby just threw up. That was Wyatt this week. He had to be on Thursday.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, Jacelyn does it. She's got her Lucky Charms out there. They must have like 1,000 boxes. I saw a little hack about those Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
They took them and they put them in the microwave with a little bit of milk, and
Make
the
'em
Lucky
firmer?
Charms went from this big to like this big. And I don't know if she's seen this, but she might want to give it a shot.
don't know.
She would use probably less Lucky Charms, save it for the entire season. SFC, we got a lot of events to go.
I believe they do have a new frog. I can't remember the name. I knew it at the catch. They told me they had a new frog. She dresses, I think Gertrude, wasn't that the old one? I think they got a new frog now, and I think that frog might be 2 for 2. So
Not to be confused with Mark Farag.
no, he's our NFC.
He's our SFC insider.
And I called him Mike Farag. I just want to go ahead and tell him right now that's not going to be the last time.
And he lets you get away with it
I
because
know.
he's a nice guy. I wouldn't let you get away with it.
Not going to be the last time. So that looks like it's it unofficially. We have Rising Suns with the victory ahead of Blueprint. Mechanical Man in third with Badonkadonk, Lolita, and Lifeline. Stop 1 unofficially is done. And we still have a lot of championship fish we have to talk about. But on those championship fish, they have to bring them in. It'll be done this afternoon. I'm expecting some bigs there as well.
That doesn't make you excited. You need to go take up golf or something else.